Our Charter. What you can expect from Social Security Scotland. Introduction.
The Scottish Government worked with people across the country to create a new social security system for Scotland. It is administered by the Social Security Scotland and is based on dignity, fairness, and respect. We are delivering adult disability payment, child disability payment, carer support payment, and new benefits unique to Scotland. We also deliver a number of benefits previously administered by the Department of Work and Pensions. This approach is more fully described by the 8 principles in Section 1 of the Social Security Scotland Act 2018, the law that created the new system. Social security is an investment in the people of Scotland. Social security in itself is a human right and essential to the realization of other human rights. The delivery of social security is a public service. Respect of the dignity of the individual is to be the heart of Scottish social security system. The Scottish social security system is to be contributed to reducing poverty in Scotland. The Scottish social security system is to be designed with the people of Scotland on the basis of evidence. Opportunities are to be sorted to continuously improve the Scottish social security system in ways which put the needs of those who require assistance first and evidence equality to a non-discrimination. The Scottish social security system is to be efficient and deliver value for money. What is our charter? The commitment of our charter explains what you can expect from Social Security Scotland and the Scottish Government. Our charter was written in 2019 and has reviewed with input from people who use the new Scottish Social Security and proved by the Parliament in 2024. Who created our charter? People who experience the social security system and the organization that helped to represent people who made the use of social security. Scottish Government and Social Security Scotland colleagues also helped create our charter. Who is our in our charter? Every person in Scotland. Social security is a human right, an investment in ourselves and each other. It is a public service that any of us could need at any time. So our charter belongs to all of us. Who makes sure our charter is being delivered? The Scottish Government must explain to the Scottish Parliament what it has done to make sure commitments of our charter is being delivered. The Scottish Commission on Scottish Security, an independent group of experts, will also report to the Scottish Parliament on how it thinks the Scottish Government and the Social Security Scotland is delivering our charter. The Scottish Parliament will use this information to decide if the Scottish Government and Social Security Scotland are doing well or if they should do more. We all have a personal responsibility in making sure our charter is delivered in practice. We need to speak up if these commitments are not being delivered.
A people service. We're here to help you get everything you're entitled to. Social Security Scotland colleagues will be patient, kind, and consider how you might be feeling. Listen to you, trust you, and treat you as an individual. Support your well-being and make your contact with us as positive and stress-free as possible using a trauma-informed approach. Treat everyone equally, fairly, and without discrimination. Be knowledgeable about Scottish social security and help you get answers if they do not know. We'll achieve this by including requirements in our recruitment processes to make sure we recruit people who care about delivering a service based on dignity, fairness and respect. Building a workforce that reflects the diversity of people in Scotland. Making sure colleagues are trained, supported and well equipped to do their jobs in line with our values. Providing learning to ensure colleagues understand the needs of different people and the barriers they face, so that no one experiences discrimination because of who they are. Involving people with diverse lived experiences of social security and the organisations that represent them in training our colleagues. How we support you. Social Security Scotland and the Scottish Government will meet your individual needs by providing information in different formats and languages and communicating with you in ways that meet your needs as much as we can. For example, by providing interpreters. Delivering local services that are convenient, welcoming and accessible for you and in person if necessary. For example, home visits if appropriate. We will help you get support from outside organisations if you need it. If you have a disability and need advocacy, refer you to a free and independent advocacy service. This service can help you to understand and be involved in decisions which affect you. You can also ask someone that you know to support you. If you want someone or an organisation to support you with your application or contact with us, we will make this as easy as possible. We will direct you towards other organisations and services that may be able to give advice or guidance. We will tell you if we think you might be entitled to benefits, services or help not delivered by Social Security Scotland and how to find out if you are eligible. You can help us by treating our colleagues with dignity, fairness and respect, telling us how we can make it easier for you to use our service. For example, if you have communication or other support needs, we'll do our best to meet them.
Processes that work. We'll design services for the people who use them. If you go through an application process, Social Security Scotland will support you along the way, keeping you updated and explaining what will happen and why. We'll do this by supporting you to complete an application in a way that suits you. For example, online, over the phone or in person if requested. Letting you know that if we have received your application and what you can expect to happen next. Working with you to gather any supporting information we need so that your application can be processed as quickly as possible. This includes being clear about the supporting information we need and gathering it for you if you ask us to do so. Introducing ways to update you on the progress of your application and expected timelines, including if things might take a bit longer. Contacting you to help clarify information in your application, making decisions based on your application and supporting information where required. Having a team of decision makers who will review the information provided in your application and supporting information. They will work closely with our in-house qualified health and social care team as needed. Only carrying out a consultation for disability benefits when we're not able to make a decision based on the information that is already available or if you request one. Making sure that when consultations are needed, they are carried out by our qualified health and social care team who understand your condition and the impact it's having on you. Ensuring consultations are carried out in a way that puts your well-being first including a consultation over the phone or in person at a place that suits you. Providing information to help answer any questions you may have along the way, and responding to inquiries as quickly as we can. Throughout, we will make sure you are treated with dignity, fairness and respect. We will make decisions in a way that is consistent and accurate, and aim to get things right first time. Be honest, give you clear reasons for decisions, and explain what to do if you disagree with our decision. Pay you the right amount, on time. If you do not agree with the decision made, we'll look at the application again. This is called a redetermination. When we do this, someone different will look at your application as if it was a completely new application. Explain how you can appeal if you still do not think the right decision has been made after we'll have looked at it again. Continue to pay you the same amount if you challenge a decision to reduce or stop certain benefits you receive. This is called short-term assistance, and you do not need to pay this back. You can help us by giving us the information we need to help you. This includes working with us to gather any supporting information needed to help us come to the right decision on your application. Telling us about any problems with getting this information that we might be able to help with. Telling us if something changes that might affect your entitlement so that we can make sure you're getting the right payments.
A learning system. We'll encourage feedback and work to deliver the best service possible. Social Security Scotland and the Scottish Government will improve our services by listening to the people who use them. We'll make communications, processes and systems as simple and clear as possible by testing them with the people who use them. We'll encourage you to provide feedback, explain how you can complain, and do everything we can to make things right. We'll listen, learn and improve by valuing feedback, complaints and appeal decisions. And we'll carry out regular research with clients to hear about their experiences and work with them to make improvements to our services. This includes a survey that goes to all clients. We'll involve people using the service in measuring how well it works, including the commitments in our charter. Social Security Scotland and the Scottish Government will be held to account by being open and transparent, by encouraging colleagues to speak up when they feel we could provide a better service, by working with other organisations to make sure services and policy are joined up to provide the best possible help and support, by encouraging other organisations working in social security to adopt the approach described in our charter, by measuring each year how we are delivering the commitments in our charter, taking lessons learned into future improvements to our services, by communicating how we're performing on these commitments to clients and partner organisations, and by working with the Scottish Commission on Social Security, who provide independent scrutiny of the Scottish social security system. You can help us by telling how you feel about the service. We want to improve, and your ideas can help us do that. Details of how to share your feedback can be found at the end of this video.
A better future. We're invested in the people of Scotland, making a positive difference to all our lives. We're making decisions that affect Social Security Scotland. The Scottish Government will embed the social security principles in our charter and how we make a policy. Involve people with diverse lived experiences of social security in developing policy. Developing policy that supports equality, non-discrimination and the human right to social security as defined in laws, treaties and guidance. The Scottish Government will use social security powers to contribute towards tackling poverty by looking for ways to make eligibility rules fairer, consider creating new benefits to meet people's changing needs, increasing the value of disability, employment injury, carers, funeral expense benefits and the Scottish Child Payment every year in line with inflation, reviewing the payment levels of all other Scottish benefits every year, making sure as many people as possible get what they are entitled to by delivering on the principles set out by the benefit take-up strategy, reaching people who are most likely to be excluded, including by providing information about social security and community locations, working with other public services to support the delivery of Scottish Government's national outcomes for a fairer, more prosperous Scotland, putting people first as we deliver an efficient service and value for money for the people of Scotland. The Scottish Government will use social security to advance equality and human rights by using social security powers to help make sure people can play a full and active part of society, promoting a positive view of social security as a human right and a public service to be proud of, publicly challenging myths about social security and stereotypes about the people who use it, focusing on more positive words to describe both.
How to contact us. Call us free on 0800 182 2222. Use our text relay service at 18001 plus 0300 244 4000 for the hard of hearing. For British Sign Language users, contact scotland-bsl.org, and for web chat, chat.socialsecurity.gov.scot. For a BSL and easy read version of our charter, visit socialsecurity.gov.scot. If you would like a copy of our charter in audio, braille, large print or alternative languages, call us on 0800 182 2222. For feedback, suggestions and complaints, please visit mygov.scot/socialsecurity-feedback or call free phone 0800 182 2222. Colleagues will try to help you right away. We will listen, learn and improve. If you're still unhappy, please contact Independent Scottish Public Services Ombudsman, SPSO. Visit spso.org.uk or call free phone 0800 377 7330. You can complain about matters relating to policy decisions, e.g. the levels of payment or eligibility rules, direct to Scottish ministers. Please contact sgcomplaints@gov.scot.